Fueled by Deathcast.
Haunted Gardens, which is coming out April 20th, right as this episode's about to hit. And I just want to say, you released the single Eden. It's excellent. And I've listened to some of the tracks off this record, and, you know, everybody's talking about how this is, I mean, a lot of your press is talking about how this is like your most vulnerable record. And I really adhere to what I'm hearing. Like, you're really bearing your soul, and I really think you should be proud of what you put out, because it's a killer record, and I'm so excited for it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Like I said, I love Eden. I love a couple of the other tracks that I've been digging that I want my listeners to hear too. 8.5, and I wanted to ask you about a track in specific. The track Alcoves is probably the most haunting track on that record, and it is just beautiful. But it's almost a conversation. Is that you, or is that a pre-recorded? Is that somebody else talking?
Yeah. So there's that pre-recorded clip that was sampled of where they're talking about Andy Kaufman, and that's produced by a guy named Killed Myself. Uplifting. But yeah, and then I sang kind of the weird little like ghostly vocals, obviously, and there are two songs on that album that I made really, really quickly and then immediately loved and didn't touch it, and that's something for me is completely foreign. You know, I'm a super pedantic artist. I tinker a lot. I rework things. I'll like, you know, I like to like build it up and tear it down kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that song Alcoves and then another song Coy I made, like really quickly, and then just immediately knew that was it. If I touch it anymore, it's not going to be what I want it to be.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's really awesome. I also read somewhere that you said you were working on a lot of the material for Haunted Gardens almost congruently as you were working on Solo Sessions too.
Yeah.
And both of those records are, at least to me, strikingly different in their emotional give and take.
Totally.
How do you compartmentalize that? If you're, how do you get from one headspace to the other and go back and forth?
The main thing is I prioritize the album. The all the best ideas and all the things that, like, when I start something, and as long as it fits kind of the little checklist I have in my head of what tones or what colors this album feels like to me, then it always goes to the album, and then everything else I'll kind of set aside, and then I'll kind of switch gears and start fleshing that out and choosing what things I like. And then I'll find like themes to kind of sew together and maybe make like connections to the whole like solo premise. And then like over time there will be more Solo Sessions EPs, so like the themes will like hopefully be more obvious over time. But most of my energy was definitely towards Haunted Gardens. Solo Sessions 2 was mentally kind of a lot easier to pull off for me than Haunted Gardens was a lot more demanding.